friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Althea. I'm a classical pianist and teacher. Today we're going to be talking about how to practice leaps so that it's easier and more secure and increase accuracy. So with no further ado, let's get into it. So there are 3 tips I want to talk about today. The first one is rubber band theory. First, let me ask you a question. If you want to throw a rubber band to the other side of the room, would you stretch and release it, or would you throw it? That's right, you would stretch and release it because it takes so much less effort and it could go a lot further. Let's apply that onto playing leaps on the piano. Let's call this position A and that position B. Try to move your body to position B first, while your hand is staying at position 1. So that we're creating tension between your hand and your body, just like when you stretch a rubber band. And when you let go of your hand from the keys, it will bounce over to the other side, just like releasing the rubber band. If we try to play the leaps without creating tension, it'll be like trying to throw a rubber band to the other side of the room. It takes much more effort and it's less effective. Tip number 2, minimize the number of movements and think ahead. When you move your hand, be aware of the fact that it involves one motion only. Fall and the rebound effect that comes after, instead of 3 motions. Fall, lift, and move. We want to use the rebounding force to get our hands to the next position instead of making an extra effort to move there. Think of a trampoline. If you want to get from one end of a trampoline to the other, you wouldn't jump up first and then figure out a way to get to the other side. You would aim for the point you want to land on ahead of time, so that when you jump up, the rebounding force will bring you there directly instead of having to get there by yourself. So here's a way to practice it. Now, being able to get to the next position doesn't always mean accuracy. That's where our eyes come in. Be very conscious of where you're looking at the moment you have to leap. Be sure you're looking at the next note you're gonna go. Think about playing darts or archery. What do you do the moment before you throw out a dart or shoot an arrow? You stare intensely at the target on the board. Do the same when you are about to play the leap. When we're playing, we often get distracted by everything happening in the music. Sometimes we think we're looking where we're going, but a lot of times we're actually looking everywhere else but the next note. Imagine playing darts or archery while looking somewhere else other than the board. It just won't work unless you're this guy. So this is more about practicing coordinating your hands with your eyes. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like when I combine tip number 2 and number 3. I'm going to show you where my eyes are looking with an arrow. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the future videos. Happy practicing and see you next time.